Boo! Wow. Welcome to the stream. Back again live today. 2 days in a row actually. We still have a lot to do. And that being mainly the current event. Which I'm totally looking forward to. But first, let's get the usual daily commissions out of the way. And yeah, get one pull. Hopefully we'll be getting the weapon. Hey Jim, hope you're doing fine. Still on holidays, I would assume. I mean, it has only been 1 day. But today will be a rather short stream, as my dinner is already in the making. And even though it can, or well, it will take up to 2 hours, in about 1 hour I wanna make something else ready as well, like some pasta to go with it. And yeah, that's why today will be rather a short stream, probably, like just an hour or so. Maybe in the end I'll be streaming for another 2 hours again, who knows, who knows. Could very well be. I mean, lately the streams have been quite long. Just, you know, from 10 of September, I will not be that active. Is something happening on the 10th of September, if you're that specific? Like, are you studying that you don't have much, nearly as much time anymore, or is something happening on that very specific day? School, so I would assume your school is about to restart. Or start in general.
Right here, emerge.
I'm just not gonna deal with these guys. Like those things will deal with it. Will restart, I see. Like, you're from the US, right? So you have like 2 months of summer break, right? Like, really... Oh, that was... I had to press the wrong button. Nice. But like, really long. Like, over here in Switzerland, I remember we had 5 weeks of summer holiday. 3 months. Holy smokes. Now, we just had, like, 3 months... 5 weeks. Nowhere near 3 months. Like, in total we had, like over the whole year, I think we had like 2.5 months. I mean, for you it's actually much worse than for us, because over here in Switzerland this is typical for like after school. You have like 5 weeks of holidays each year, and I think in the US it is 2 weeks. So for us it's actually more reasonable than it is for you, like from 3 months to 2 weeks. Jeez. Oh no, Greece. Okay. Damn. That's a difference. Jesus. I didn't expect Greece to have that long holidays. Hey Lucky, welcome back. Welcome to this brief stream today, as I am not having that much time today. But today will be probably a longer stream, and probably also will be working on some videos finally. Today one is basically ready. In fact, it was already almost done before, but there were some things that I wanted to look at with Miss Editor, and she hasn't replied to me yet, so I'm waiting on uploading with this one for the time being. But yeah, I will have to give a proficiency in English and my B1 in French. Oh Jesus. I technically also have a B1 in French, but if I ever said that in public, I would be ashamed. Because I definitely couldn't speak that French that well. Jeez, and you're only 13. You want to check my main account? We can do that. Can we do that? Like, I've got about 1 hour left. Let me actually check real quick. Be right back. So yeah, I got like an hour and 15 minutes. An hour and 15 minutes, and then I would like to prepare the remaining stuff for the food. So I think after the daily commissions we can briefly look at your account, sure. There was an A in North America, right? No, it's fine. If you provide me your login information, I can look at it. Or I can log into someone else's account that was already on the stream before.
Show them right now. Come on out.
I am pretty sure they wouldn't mind. Did you get that? I suck at French. I'm so bad at French, yeah. I agree, my French is terrible. Technically, I should be actually improving since my girlfriend's family is from, or her Swiss part is from the Western Switzerland, in which they speak French. But I can tell you, it hasn't improved. Most certainly not. That more safe, I guess. Yeah, sure, we can do that. But remember to put your things on public, so I can actually look at them. And maybe I'll be making a video out of it again, so I can judge other... Oh, damn it. I can judge other YouTubers in my YouTube videos. Will definitely not lead to any problems in the future, trust me. Believe me, I don't have it. Tell me about it. I'm terrible as well. Like, I don't think that there are many people that are worse in French than I am. I'm really bad. I mean, English is also much easier. I mean, English absorbs so many languages that the basic rules to get a basic understanding and being able to talk the basics is very easy to achieve. While with French, that ain't quite as easy. And I am good, have at it. Okay. Like Jay passed Cambridge lower. What? I have no clue what Jim just said. Like I passed Cambridge lower. Ah, okay. The J was all it took to confuse me. All right. Okay. It was just one letter. You passed Cambridge lower. Very nice. I actually failed my advanced certificate by 1 point, and then I was just like, you know what, B2 is enough. I just don't want to do it again. And then I just didn't care anymore, so I just have the B2 certificate instead of the C1. But the one thing that I fucked up was actually the reading part, which I find very confusing because I basically read everything and in English nowadays. Like, I read light novels in English, I watch YouTube on English with English subtitles. I can basically do everything in English nowadays, and apparently that was my weak point. I got, when it came to the speaking part, I was like at 230 out of 240 points, which I'm very proud of. But with the reading, I've totally fucked things up, which was a big surprise.
There was one thing in our... That is why...
Like a really big surprise.
This realm is...
I hope that my experience with YouTube changed that somewhat, but I'm not sure about that. Yeah, reading was so hard. Yeah, like, I got only like 140 points in the reading part, which, like, is really terrifying, because I don't think I'm that bad at it. Listening and reading, I did really good. Okay.
A blade embraces its duty. As a
writing and listening was no issue for me, but, like, just the reading part. I would have expected the writing part to be awful, because, how's it called? Like a... wait, let me check it. Translate. Google Translate. Or Deeple, that works too.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Legastine. Legastina, something like that. Yeah, speaking is very easy, usually. Your ID is 617. I probably don't. Yeah, I can't look at it right like so, right? 617923276, right? No, it doesn't. So I have to log into an NA account. Okay. You want to hear something that happened? Sure, hit me. Can I actually do this one? That one, yeah. These two. So I have to do these 3 things. Let me get that one first. In the meantime, and afterwards, we'll be looking at Lucky's account. If I get somebody else's NA account. Who was there that... I log into your account again. Need to look at an NA account. Alright, in the meantime, while I wait for the response, I'm gonna do that thing. Oh, I'm really looking forward to dinner though. I'm making a ribeye steak with sous vide. I don't know if you have heard of it before. So you basically add all the spices you want, like salt, pepper, or chili, the rosemary, for example. And then you put that into a... how's it called? Shoot, that won't work, will it? Oh, it's a large one, lol. Okay, never mind. And then just here. No. So I have to put it on 4 with the big one? Yeah, okay, good. That one works surprisingly well. So yeah, what you basically do is you put it into a bag, add your spices, and then put it into water and actually put it in the oven at a very low heat, like 60, up to 60-ish degrees, for a couple of hours. In my case, I put it in for 2 hours because it's quite thick. And then you just wait. And afterwards, it will turn out perfectly. You just have to put it in a pan for a couple of for like a minute, just to give it that little bit of crispiness on the outside, and then you can eat it. It's very, very juicy. It's not overly cooked. It's just awesome. It will probably take another 5 minutes-ish until the other one responds. The Abyss hasn't reset yet, has it? No, it needs 9 fur hours. So that's something I'll be doing tomorrow. On the same one again. Oh boy. Which team did I actually do it now? Yeah, I went like double Pyro with double Anemo. That worked surprisingly well. There's been an old clock in the exams, but I didn't saw it, so I thought I had time, but I had 10 minutes to redo 5 exercises because the first 2 reading were so hard. I did 4 exercises in 10 minutes. Jeez! But isn't that actually great? So you managed to do your things? I would consider this a win. Ah, it's a blue one. Yay! And is it gonna be another one? Another blue? Ah, it's not a blue one, guys! I mean, I really like the color blue, but damn, I don't like it that way. I mean, not that good, but I mean, if you manage to get the answers decently, I don't really find it bad. Like if you're under pressure and still manage to perform, sure. Oh, it was in readings. Oof, oof, oof. All right, here I had to do like the. Yeah, that part. I remember. Like one exercise was pure luck. Oh, I know how it felt. Like it has been a while since I did it last time. It was... How many... Like I was together with my girlfriend at that point, like when I did it the second time. Like I booked that one that I could do it for free and one more time. Which I also didn't quite get because of one point again. And... Well... So it was... like 4 years ago when I did it. My second time, I guess. Nice. Konbanwa, good evening. It's reading and exercise together. Uyamuya. Uyamuya. What kind of name is that? Genki. I did reading first and I didn't have many time. At least I did good. What I completed. That's important. Like being good at what you completed is important. Oh, it was something from Albedo. All right.
Oh, so that's how it is. What an interesting island.
Look
Yeah.
at this style and signature.
Like what you completed, it was very nice.
He's one of our friends.
What are you talking about? Like the English exam, the Cambridge English certificate that I did,
He's an amazing.
because he is doing
He's
it
saying this
soon.
whole island has been turned into an instrument? Amazing.
I wonder why Albedo was here in the first place. But I wonder what Uyamuya is doing here. Uyamuya.
Important part too. Oh, maybe we need to clear all the
But
water
also, why was it only written in hiragana?
island.
Uyamuya mada imasu ka?
Ah, clean your instrument before the performance. Makes a lot of sense.
Oh, makes a lot of sense. In case you guys didn't know, I speak a little bit of Japanese. Well, nowadays I can say I have an actual reason, but originally I didn't really have one. I just wanted to watch animes on my own, and that's why I started. I wanted to be able to read stuff, and well, just watch stuff. And nowadays I just can actually say, yeah, I wanted to talk to my girlfriend's family in Japan, so that's something. But I haven't had many lessons in the past because of my exams for my studies. But I will probably pick it up again in the future. You watch anime? Yes, I do. From time to time. Well, most of the time, actually. I watch some anime. Like, at the moment, I'm watching Danmachi Season 4. And also Overlord Season 4. What else I'm watching right now? Not a lot, actually. Just these two. Oh. There's something. I probably have to do this. Me too. Very nice. Like, isn't that a bit overboard? That teleport. You've seen like 65 anime? Oh. Let me show you something. After... Okay. Let me show you my screen just for a second. It is all in German, but that doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, I want to share that one. Why is it that far off? Lol. Alright, this is my avatar on a website that I tend to watch my animes on. And I've been part of this website since almost 9 years, and I've watched 6,902 episodes of anime. If you assume that one episode lasts for 20 minutes, or you can just divide it by 3, that would be 6,902 divided by 3. It's 2,300 hours, or if we divide that by 24, that's almost 100 days of watching anime. So I watched a couple of them. So yeah, some of them were a bit longer as well. Like some had like episodes that lasted an hour each. But I really enjoyed my time watching it.
A fateful offering.
I saw One Piece too. Yeah, honestly, One Piece wasn't like one of the things that I really wanted to watch. I just did it when I was young, and sometimes I just decided to go back to it. But nowadays I'm not really on top of things.
Who says there aren't
Ah,
things
my internet
that
died,
you want?
as per usual, fortunately. Oh, the wind is blocking it. No. Rude. But One Piece is not something I watch like completely. Oh, I almost got that one thing punched in the face. Yeah, the chest, like, did you see it? I had to like open it 5 times. Or have to give the order 5 times. Yeah, that was what I had in mind, Zhongli. I don't watch something at the moment. You don't? Wow. Like, there's always something I watch like every season, I think. I can't remember when I last time haven't watched anything. Like, even if I just have like one city series to watch with my girlfriend, which is something we do, like when we're both working in the evening, we tend to watch something every evening. Like either we're looking for a series that we haven't watched both, or that I've watched in the past and would like to rewatch. That sometimes happens. No! Damn it. Your Zhongli Z1? Nope. Z0. Like every other time. Unfortunately, I've got no constellations for any featured character whatsoever. Hey, we got it. I just finished Overlord. What season? Like the first one, the second, the third, or are you on the current one?
So, if you drink this, you can suddenly sing like an angel?
Sure.
You should give it a try, if you're curious.
Season 3, okay. Like the Season 4 is, in my opinion, a bit better.
I'm terrible at singing.
And I kind of like it.
Extremely embarrassing if it didn't work.
Yeah, I just like it in general. The new season is very good. The Season 3 was a bit for me personally. But Season 4, I like so far. I really like animes that have a lot of world building. And Overlord is one of them. Sadly, it doesn't really have both the world building and the action as it had in the first season, as well as in the second. But at least there's the world building that's really excellent. Also, which anime I really adore is Ascendance of a Bookworm. Unfortunately, Season 2 was a bit of a letdown. I read the light novels and I'm currently, well, on the current position that you can be, which is Part 4, Volume 8. And like the amount of things or how they develop is mind-blowing and fascinating. Like every time a new volume releases, I basically have the whole thing read on the first day because it's so incredibly good. It is so well written, it is very easy to follow, but it has so much content that is just amazing. The characters are excellent, it makes sense, they have a lot of development, and each fills a specific role, and they do it expertly. So I really love that series. Also, you get a lot of backstory as well. Like every character has some backstory that you wouldn't regularly see if you just read the main chapters, and it just gives you insight. Which anime? Ascendance of a Bookworm. The first season has aired like in 2019, I think, or 2018, and it was really good. The first season. It is very slow, not a lot of action, but the world building is excellent. And if you read the books, you're even more fascinated because the action scenes over there, they are, oh my god, I just love them. Alright, lucky I got Xiao, Ganyu, Zhongli in 300 pulls without losing 50-50. Lucky? Well, no, you can't. You had to at least lose one 50-50 if you have 300 pulls, because you get one at 90 guaranteed. Erase is good, Tokyo Ghoul is OP. I read that, no, I didn't read that one. I watched Tokyo Ghoul, I watched, but I didn't watch Erased. I only watched the first season of Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Ghoul Alpha, I think it's what it's called, like the anime original. So yeah. Okay, interesting. How you... Like you had probably 270 pulls? That's nice.
Oh, Mona.
I mean, you didn't get,
that
you didn't lose
sweet voice
50-50,
that's
so
well
that's
suited for singing.
nice
If
anyhow.
you're interested, I can teach you a few things about vocals once we get back to camp.
Oh, I'd love that.
Really? I'd love to, but
Of course not. Everyone's gotta start somewhere.
I got
right?
Xiao, then that is C1, then Zhongli, then Ganyu. Oh, wow. Okay. So you got Xiao, I got him twice with C1, then Zhongli, and then Ganyu. Damn. Very nice. You've seen Tokyo Ghoul 4 times? One second, I'll be right back. There was some noise coming out of the kitchen. 1 second. Okay, I don't know what that was, but it sounded like really loud. But it was just nothing. So, I'll take it. All the seasons 4 times. Jesus, it was almost like as many times as I watched Ascendance of a Bookworm. I think I watched the first season like 6 times or so. And every time I found some more details. And afterwards, after I read the light novels, I saw even more, and even though it had a lot of world building included and they didn't skip many details, there were still some details that they left out or just touched. Like they made a whole guild new, and they were just like, yeah, that's what 30 seconds conversation, but it's actually like 4 chapters in the light novel, and it explains a lot of background. So that was really surprising.
then maybe I can give it a try.
I really would like to hear Lisa singing, Mona singing.
Right. But before that, we should deliver the spring water to that flower.
Alright, let's do that.
Okay. Well, to re-enter the Mirage, we just need to touch the drum on the beach again.
I guess also think I watched SAO, the first season. No, the first season I didn't watch that often. I think I saw it like 3 times. About 3 times. You saw Spy X Family? Yes, I did. I sure did. And I found it quite enjoyable. And my girlfriend loved it because she's a huge fan of Anya. And a lot of comedy. So she really enjoyed it, so did I. But a friend of mine actually didn't, because there were some things that weren't just like that interesting to him. I couldn't quite understand it, but I really enjoyed it myself. There you go, some water for you.
Glacial spring water you were looking for.
What? Well, okay. Well. Anya, Anya, Anya.
I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank you very much.
Sounds so awkward. Having two Shinyans. What was that? Why did it skip right? Why black screen? What is going on? What is that? Like real awkward. Let me go through the door.
I'm going to lose my hat.
What was that voice?
I think we've arrived at a mountain near Liyue.
Oh Jesus.
What? It's so dark here.
Wait,
Yep,
listen,
Anya sure is fun.
there's a voice. Can you hear that?
You like the forgers? Yeah, you sure do. I mean, isn't it normal to have like 5 pairs of suits always ready with you? And I just...
You mustn't stay out so late in the mountains by yourself, child. You scared the bejesus out of me.
The bejesus!
This is the spring water you were looking for.
And the ore is nice, yep. There have also been some excellent cosplays of Yor as of late. I really like that. Like, if you guys didn't know, I'm a huge fan of
So
cosplay.
she could sing.
And Yor cosplays, damn. Some of them are some of the best cosplays I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of cosplays.
Get down from there. You can't set up a stage here. If you can't sing, you should be keeping your mouth shut, not putting on a public performance. Ugh.
Jesus.
Don't tear down the stage.
Here you go. Like, after this part of the dungeon, or thing,
Again, my dear child. Why
we'll
are you
be
playing
switching
that
over
last instrument
to
again?
the NA
It's
account
not
from Zuzu. I
ladylike.
hope
Oh, Shinyan.
it's
Your
fine.
mother has asked me to teach you
I
some
will just do it.
embroidery when I can find the time. Oh, it's an elegant and enjoyable craft. Just come to Annie's house whenever you're free.
Quit
Oh.
making that racket by the side of the road. If you have to play something classy.
Yeah, how do you get a star? You don't have the skill. Anya used your ability. Yep. Bro, how did she get the star? She just... She saved the other child's life, because of course she did, but she's not the one who also endangered herself, right?
Why are they being so mean? Oh, these people.
She was like, well,
That's it! Why are you not yelling back? What happened to your rock and roll spirit?
What was the laugh? What the fuck? She was like, Dad, I see something.
And now you're laughing?
Yeah, and then she just ran over.
Dad?
Sometimes it's hard to get mad when you hear the same thing 100 times. Still, thanks, Paimon.
I would just get annoyed if I'd hear the same thing 100 times. Jesus.
What?
Auntie Jishan, how are you doing?
Oh, dear child, I've been waiting to hear from you for a long time. This weekend I'll be free.
Jixian?
Auntie,
I
stop
don't know
thinking
how to
about
say.
me for a hot sec. Your stove is still on and you're cooking soup, right? Oh, you see, it's all burnt.
Oh.
How did this happen?
Get a star, yeah?
Oh my.
Basically,
Uncle
yeah.
Jew, little Jew is playing in the mud by the river again. Didn't you tell him not to do that?
What? That rascal is up to his old shenanigans behind my back again, is he? Oh, well, we'll see about that.
So you just have to shoot him away, I guess?
Oh, sorry, Uncle High. I'll move my stage someplace else. But your musical taste needs to evolve if you want to keep up with the times. Maybe you didn't know, but even the most famous opera singer in Liyue likes listening to my boorish music.
What did you say?
Boorish music.
Is that true? You're not making this up, are you? I'll have to look into this.
They're all gone.
See? Knowing the right words to say and when to smile can solve almost any problem.
If that's the case, then what's your rock and roll spirit for?
My rock and roll spirit
But
isn't something
if
I
I'm
just
getting
use
back to
to live my
the
life.
thing
Not
about
in
Descendants of
real
a Bookworm,
ways.
which I really like the time she spent
Rock
with
and roll is a
Ferdinand,
revolution.
the
Transforming your
the
identity and
high
destiny,
priest
saying goodbye to
of the
concessions,
temple
my
in
rock and roll has an unbreakable spirit.
how's the
Like
city
a
called
flame in
again?
a rainstorm that refuses to go
Oh.
out, or the magma that never stops boiling under the surface of the land.
I just can't remember the name right now. I can remember all the names, but no, it was Ehrenfest. Ehrenfest. That don't join to the life. Yeah. But like the city of Ehrenfest,
Let's go.
he's there in the temple and they get to know each other very
There's a
well.
side path right there.
And there's like some consistency through the whole series where she tends to start off, make connections, establishes something, and because of something, she gains something very new, she ascends, so to say, but she also loses a lot that's very dear to her. And this is something that goes through all the series, and like at the point where you arrive in the anime, like it's only just you finish the second part of the series, of which are 5, and the first one is just 3 volumes, and the second one is like 5, and the third one is like 7 or so, and the fourth one is there will be 9 volumes, and it's gonna be really, really interesting. So if you're looking for something and you want to start with reading something, consider Bookworm, because it is just an amazing story. I thought many times about making a YouTube channel just for this series because it is so good. Like when I was not here, you were just playing, bro. People are dumb. You are a great YouTuber. Thank you.
What a great mindset you have. If anyone ever called me anything less than a genius, I'd be furious.
Really? I'm not as tempted to give it a shot. Mona is glaring at me.
Paimon, there's a difference between embracing the spirit of rock and roll and playing with fire.
To tell you the truth, I'm also starting to develop an interest in rock.
Just to know in Greece sing
Seriously?
uh,
Well, this better not be a joke.
Time After Some Year Calm.
No, I'm serious. Rock and roll's ability to cultivate such a strong will in people is an incredible thing.
Like when I was not here and you were just playing, bro. People are dumb. You are a great YouTuber. Yes, that one I read correctly. Just to know in Greece things come after some years. I'm not quite sure what you want to tell me with this, but I guess that's something good. Is there no, like, chests over here? Unfortunate. Ugh.
Hey, is that?
Another door. More delightful individuals.
Did your friend
await us on the
reply
other side,
yet?
I assume.
Yes! Yes, he did.
Let me handle it.
Once we're out of this domain, I'll be switching over to that account and then I can look at yours. You already sent me the ID, so I can just look it up again. And
Is that
you will
so?
hear it from me, like if you're lurking the stream, you will hear when I'm
Yes,
switching over.
you're looking at it. Your clothes. Hey,
Really? But
then you should ignore them.
I do.
What about your friends?
Well, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
oh, I
Okay,
can't.
can we get through this already?
If people
There will
don't
be a
like
lot
what
of
about you,
things
of
left to
course
do.
they like it.
Your
Like anime
friends are
books
nice
don't
to you.
exist, they
That's cool.
are really rare, and if
Not
you
like
want
my
one you
friends.
must buy it online.
Oh,
Ah, okay, now I got it.
Why are
Like
you
I
living
honestly
alone?
just read everything
Kids are
online
way
with
too young to be standing each other up like this.
like I just read every single Bookwalker, if I'm being honest, because it's just convenient and the release is much sooner. Like from Bookworm I have gotten every book as a print as well as digital, simply because the books are like 4 volumes, which is about 1 year behind. So I want to read it as soon as it gets out because it's so interesting.
Thanks, miss.
So I just
See, now you're talking.
read both. I see why you don't like that things are so hard to get. Like, if there wasn't like a store near my home, I
Excuse
would
me,
probably
are
also
you
have
looking
issues
for
with
you
it.
promised to me?
Oh, that's
Like,
so
there are
nice,
only
guys.
a couple. Well, no, actually nowadays, because that one store made actual, real money with it, like a decent amount. Most other bookstores actually started to sell them as well, light novels and stuff. So that actually isn't really an issue anymore. So I could get it wherever I
Excuse me,
want,
are you-
actually.
Oh, why is he so dumb?
Bro, there is not a store in the whole town. Well, if you're... Well, I'm lucky that I'm living near Zurich, which is the largest town or city in Switzerland. And there it is, there's one store. Like that specifically for anime and manga.
Dum dum.
And also
We're
somewhat
sorry
for gaming.
you. We didn't come to.
And then what I can
Why you
use.
load-
And get lots of stuff that I want.
It was all just
Like
a
also
mistake.
some stickers, for example, or figures if I wanted some. Even though I don't really want one.
It's almost lunchtime.
So,
I'm in the third largest town, Jesus.
Even though we're in the one place I love.
However, when I think about Greece, I don't really think about big cities. Like, the one I think about is Athens, or... I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Like, since I'm an EU4 player, I can remember all the old names, such as Constantinople, but that isn't part of Greece anymore, and also isn't called like that anymore. Also by the Ottomans, who controlled it for a very long while, it wasn't also called Constantinople. It doesn't Athens? You are right, yeah. Like, what big city is there? Yeah, I basically know Athens. Maybe in the tip of the south. What is that? The area of Morea, I think? But other than that, I don't really know anything. Are we done? No. Okay.
Here we are. Please come in. Make yourselves at home. No need to take off your shoes.
Thank you for your hospitality.
oh, chairs. We can finally unwind for a bit.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it is a major store and has a major airport, so I would assume so, yes.
Huh? Did you guys hear a sound coming from the other room? No, the lights
Yeah,
aren't
she's
on.
tired of
There's
walking.
no one-
I mean, she could just go underground.
Happy birthday.
Nice. I didn't expect these two to show up. No need to take your shoes off. What the fuck? But that's maybe a Chinese thing in Japan. Oh boy, that's not something that's ever gonna happen.
What are you two doing? Why are you sitting in the dark inside my house? You scared the bejesus out of me.
The potatoes.
Yunjin, you were totally right. She does get spooked.
It's your birthday, so we planned a surprise party for you.
You girls really
Bleh.
should pull
I love that
the
face. I
pretend
just
to be
love that
sweet
face
and
with the thumb.
innocent.
Huh? Come on now, what's wrong with that? Who says that being cute and innocent means you can't pull pranks? Back
True.
me up, Xiangling.
Totally, Yunjin. Goba pulls pranks on me all the time, too.
What? Go what? What? Why you do that? Do you start burning things or what?
All right, you win.
Beidou needs to do something today, so she has asked me to deliver her gift to you.
Something feels off with her voice, though. Well, I don't know what it is, but Xianling's voice sounds kind of off. Maybe the recording quality is bad? Not sure.
Here they are. A custom-made dagger and a score of a composition from abroad.
As
Maybe
for
it's a
my
different
offerings,
voice?
I had these gold hairpins and iron hair ties, custom made for you by my family.
Iron hair ties? You're telling me that your family used their 1,000 years worth of experience to make hair ties?
Of course, that's what you do when you have such a long
Franchise
family
may
history,
look
right?
Simple and unassuming, but they actually require
But it
a
really
lot of
felt like that
intricate
Shenling has a
craftsmanship
different
to
voice now,
make.
which I found
My gift is
very
one of a
odd.
kind. A little while ago, I
Let me
came
make that
across
a bit
bespectacled
lower.
blacksmith on the street. The way he worked and talked, it felt almost like he could see right through stones. I was skeptical.
Yeah, but okay, I've got enough now. Can we just skip that one? Well,
I'm not exactly. And then? No, let's not get into that. The food is getting cold. Let's eat.
where's our food?
Wait, Xinyan, didn't you pick up? Huh? Yes,
It's fine.
Come on.
1, 2,
Are we?
3.
My wish is
Being able to have a concert? No? And we're out? We out? It's loading something. 1 minute? Yeah? Hey, we're back. Nice.
oh, I'm back.
Yep.
What happened? Paimon was just peering through the crack in the door.
Given
Shouldn't
that
have.
we are in a mirage, Xinyan, did anything significant happen inside the house?
And in the background, they were just running around. The Fatui lady is just standing over there like it's nothing.
Heard all that. I mean, something she did herself.
Oh, I made a wish.
Okay, she made a
It's
wish.
very interesting now that I think about it. When I entered the room, I found Xiangling and Yun Jin, two of my best friends.
They're my friends too?
That actually happened in real life. They paid me a surprise visit on my birthday, set a table with delicious food, and persuaded me to make a birthday wish.
That's so nice of them, isn't it?
Xinyan, what was your wish?
My wish was to perform with someone completely unexpected.
Okay.
I wonder who this unexpected person might be.
Mr.
Just
Zhongli.
figured it out.
Oh, you already know the answer?
However, before I tell you the answer, I'd like to clear the water veins that flow through the mountains.
Again. Alright. Alright, we can look at your account now. Hey! Now let's put in the screen protection. Look at his smiley face. And log out of this account. And look into a different one. Yes, I really want to log out. And that is a password. Correct. And as the good streamer that I am, I will actually press the right button and select North America. So, Lucky, get ready! Right, it is review time. It is certainly review time. So now I have to get your thing again. 6. Okay, it's over that one. I'm ready soon. Okay, didn't fuck it up. Good. A lot of friends online. And there we go. 923276. Search. Alrighty, righty. So, just so you guys know, Lucky, which is... So I'm also recording that for... in case you guys aren't live wondering now. Lucky is part of the group that is regularly on stream, actually. And if you have questions to him directly, you might want to join the stream in the future. And yeah, well, ask your questions there. For me or for him, doesn't really matter. Just join the stream, that's all I want to say. And now we'll be looking at his account. 33k HP Hu Tao, which is fairly normal, I guess. 67 to 10, that is fine. Low on the attack as you would expect. Low on the recharge, but 61 pyro, so we are looking at the Crimson Bitch of Pain Sen. Okay. Oh, whoa! That's not what I expected. I didn't expect the Primordial Jade Cutter here. I expected her signature weapon to be here, but I guess not. R makes me like getting a star in the abyss. Sorry, Jim. Please write that sentence again. I didn't understand anything. Okay, you went... Okay. That is surprising. I didn't expect you to run 2-piece Shimanawas, if I'm being honest. Like, I would have expected you to run 4-piece Crimson Bitch of Pain. But, certainly not that, because usually people don't really build her an attack. I mean, I would understand if you run for the 20% HP bonus on the Millilift set. But not that one. My Crimson is bad, okay. That I can understand. That is an excellent piece for her. That's just excellent. Like, you can't really want more. Or can't really get much more. That's pretty neat. Over here, 46% HP. That's 40% as well, Jesus. 40% crit value, very nice. Over here, another... Ooh, 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 ooh. Boy, that is 45%. That is a... Damn, not bad at all. This, however, is... I mean, not really terrible, but a lot of attack. I mean, not something you usually build, but whatever, I mean, sure. And that one is... surprisingly weak, if I'm being honest. I would have expected that to be much different. I just put that on her for just for the HP. Oh, okay. But I mean, overall, it isn't bad. You still have about 20% crit value, so it isn't terrible, and 15% HP is also nice. So that isn't bad. But this one is not really something I would expect. But I mean, if you don't have anything better, it's fair enough. And you probably have all your characters built decently. C0, so no whale here. 10, 10, 8. That's fine. Kind of surprised that you didn't stack the burst to the maximum. But, okay. 4, 7, 10. Okay. No 8 on the E. I mean, technically the regular attacks don't really matter on Raiden. What you actually only need is her E and her Q. So, kind of surprised. I don't like the Crimson Domain, no one does. No one does. Really, no one does. 55, 160. That's a fair amount of attack as well. 200% recharge. That's not bad. What are you running? I mean, this could obviously be higher, yes, but it isn't terrible. You're running the catch. Okay. So your burst deals a fair amount more, and elemental burst crit rate by 12%. Huh. Anyway, you have it R5, okay. And you're running 4-piece, yeah, that's what I would have expected as well. So you have like 100% more elemental burst damage, that's pretty nice. Means getting a star in the abyss with her would be like noise. A lot of fishing, yeah. I didn't do anything on myself, if I'm being honest. 25, 35, neat. And another 32-ish. Yeah, I mean, your Raiden is built pretty nicely. Until I saw that piece. You probably don't have any Electro piece, or you can't... Okay. That is sort of surprising. I would have expected you to run a... Well, no, actually it's fine, because you don't have her signature weapon, you only have the catch. So getting that much more recharge is not really necessary. Like, what I'd do otherwise is exchange this one for cooldown, the Sands, and get crit on that one. But since you don't have her signature weapon, that's fine. However, this one needs to be Electro. You get so much damage out of it. Like, now you have no Electro damage bonus whatsoever. And these 46% would make a huge difference. Much, much more than you'd get over here. Even if you had only a mediocre piece, would probably still be better. I do just put the attack because she gets electro damage on her passive. Yeah, but like 46%? It's a lot of elemental damage you're missing out on. So I'd probably still change that. I mean, you usually want to have these values on as equal as possible if you can. But obviously with electro damage you cannot get nearly as much as you can get with crit damage or attack percent. So any crit damage or elemental damage you can get, you usually want. So I would say switch it over if you can. It says no record in history? Wait, what? What no record? I'm scared. Over here, what are we looking at? A elemental mastery build. What are you running with your Kazuha? What support are you using? The same piece like that with the same... Okay. So but still, I would put in the electro damage if you can. Like, even if you miss out on like 10% crit damage or something, I still think it would be... You would gain more from it. Over here, I would expect you to run... What would I expect you to run? It doesn't really matter. Maybe you'd go for Pyro. Like... Hu Tao, Xianling... Yeah, that's probably it. Like these four. And then you'd have these two making the other team. I mean, that could work. Are you Constellation 6? No. Okay, so you will not be doing a Pyro team over here. You run Jean with Kazu together? Like, what is your usual team? Xianling Bennett with Kazuha and Jean? Okay. I mean, that's something you can do, but wouldn't be my choice. Oh, that is very low. You're just going for a pure elemental mastery. Okay. Sure, you can do that. Okay, you just made a video about it. Alright. But yeah, if I'm being honest, like running 735 elemental mastery might actually be already too much. Considering that you are not running an elemental mastery weapon. You always have to remember how elemental mastery works. You need constantly elemental stuff applied to the enemy that you can make use of it. So... Are you sure you want to see my account? I mean, why not? I really like looking at the various accounts. It is R5 though, not level 90. That makes a difference. I would change... Oh, well, no, actually in your case, since you're running Elemental Mastery, it doesn't actually matter that much. Not having it on 90, because your main damage will be with the swirls. So this does not really affect your damage all that much. It's so bad? Believe me. If it's bad, I can give you advice. That makes actually sense to review. But yeah. Like I said it often in the past, I don't really like full Elemental Mastery Kazuha. I just don't. But it's up to you. Also, very important, you leveled up your Kazuha up to 90 since you're running him Elemental Mastery. That is very important, because the base damage from elemental reactions is based on your max level. So you did well leveling him up to 90. That's very good. But I see you leveled your main characters here up to level 90 anyways. It's AR5, 35. It's fine. It's fine. Looking at low-level accounts is much more enjoyable, in my opinion. Oh yeah, as I said before, I would be running it hybrid. You could still use your sacrificial You have 2 sacrificials, one on R5 and one on R3. Jesus. So yeah, that's what would be what I would change. But running him Elemental Mastery, that works. I mean, especially if you're running full Pyro team with these two together, and if you're running Hu Tao as well, or someone else like for the Vaporizers and stuff, that would work exceptionally well as too. That's fine, and no history, no record in weapons banner is fine. Right, I was here 50 to 33, a bit low on. No, it's actually well balanced. That's good. 83 hydro damage bonus. That's very nice. I don't think I have to look at it. I can just say it's well built, especially with that one. It's exceptionally well. I would assume you, with your burst, that you deal like 200-300k. I wouldn't be surprised. However, you haven't leveled that burst up that high, so maybe not that high. Maybe like 150k. But yeah, your Tartaglia is well built. You could even raise up your damage a little bit more if you just ascended him. Check artifacts. Okay. Wow. 50 crit value. That is 32.5-ish? Yeah. And over here we have another 7%. Jesus. Okay, that is actually not that great though. Like these two, eh. I mean, you need some attack, but the defense, meh. But it's still decent. And yeah, that makes sense. I mean, recharge is something you need. However, you got 2 unlucky rolls in HP, but other than that, it's quite good. And a little bit more recharge, that is fine as well. And 27 crit value is also pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like I said, like just from looking at the stats, I was able to tell. This one deals a lot of damage. I wouldn't be surprised if this would even deal more damage than your Hu Tao. I really wouldn't be surprised. Since you only have this one on 2. If you had it on 4-piece Crimsons, I would assume that your Hu Tao would deal more damage though. To blow your mind, just a 50% crit value. Yeah, I saw that one. It's fine with all people think how crazy. Jim. Okay. Impact, you want to do wishes, or you want me to try to get a 5-star before you check my account? I don't care, do it as you wish. A full set, my Diluc is holding in hostage. Okay. I'm surprised that you're preferring Diluc over your Hu Tao. Not something I would do. This one is... It is okay. Nothing that sticks out, really. Like, if you'd upgrade your weapon to 90, you would probably be around 100 or 600, 650 base attack, which would in turn give you like 1.4k attack, or 1.5, which would look better. In general, I feel like your Xingqiu has been a bit neglected. The amount of the artifact sets are also kind of all over the place. I mean, you don't use it on Hu Tao, so that's probably the reason. I mean, it's decent, but a bit neglected. You don't hate him? Oh, okay. What do you want? I don't care really. Just do what you want. I don't plan to make a big summoning session now. So if that's something you had in mind, maybe at a later date would be more interesting. Like when there's a character you actually want on your own. And like in general, if I can give you advice on your current stage, we can just do it at a later date as well. Like let me just look at your account as it is currently, and I'll give you some advice then, and then maybe you can later pull some later, and then I can look at your account again and give you some advice going out from there. Alright, your Shandling is focus on recharge, which is fair. 53, 140, it's nice. And with 200 elemental mastery as well, that's pretty good. Sure, why not? Only level 80 again. Like, the easiest way to get more damage is just upgrading your weapons to 90. Please do. That's important to do, in my opinion. Okay. Sure. I don't know if I would have taken the same set, but it works. Sure. Only R4, unfortunately. 5, 6, 8. Okay. Surprised that you didn't put Goba to 8, maybe Pyronado even to 9. Something I would have done. 4, 5, 5. That's fine. Only level 80. Good amount of HP and attack. Well, decent amount of attack actually, not that great. Like, you miss out a bit on a fair amount, like from only being level 80 and your weapon also only being level 80. These 10 levels, especially with the weapon, make a significant difference. I'm broke. Ah, I see. Isn't like usually 4-piece Noblesse what you usually use? I mean, you don't really need the crit, do you? So I'm just surprised. The artifacts you have are all really good, though. In general, you have a lot of crit value on your artifacts, at least like 10 or 20% on each one, which is strong, but on some characters not really needed. Okay. A bit neglected maybe as well, but the stats aren't terrible, especially given that she's only level 70, and her weapon is probably also only like level 70 or 80. You could potentially get this one to a very, very solid Electro support. But given that you have only one of these, you can't really increase that by much. A weapon here is good, like this 27% crit rate is what you need. But sure, at least it's level 90. You would probably get this up to like 2k if you'd upgraded her to 90, if you could afford it. Or just extend it to that. Okay, fine. Fine. I personally like to use Fischl to trigger our effects. So I typically have like 200-300 elemental mastery on her, just for that purpose, so... But that works fine as well. C4, okay, 4-3. Okay, your Fischl is definitely not one of your main characters. So, how you built Bennett Will? I don't know. As far as I know, focus and attack on HP and recharge. You don't really care about crit as far as I'm concerned. But I'm not sure, I really don't play him. So I can't really give you any meaningful advice. That's just what I see from other accounts. You have a 5-star that goes with Heizo Shincho. And if I can, Shanling. Like, who works well with that one, with that team? Potentially Venti. Could work very well, I guess. Zucros would also work quite nicely. Who else is decent? Toma could be an idea, like to just forget about taking damage ever, just increase your pyro damage to Oblivion. So maybe that would be an idea. Like C6 Bennett with Hazel and Sucro support. That could be really interesting. Like Hazel, Sucrose, Bennett, and Shanling. These 4 together, and you make Bennett a C6, and you then just deal a lot of pyro damage. That could be an idea. You don't like Bennett? Okay. Then you can just switch it out for Toma. That will work out as well. You do a lot of pyro damage this way as well. And you trigger reactions often enough. Unfortunately, I still don't have my materials for Toma. I need to do these soon. However, we are getting closer to that 1 hour 20 mark, which I set myself as a limit, because I still have to prep some food. You don't have sucrose. Ah, damn it. Okay, but Lucky, I hope that gave you some idea how I would change things for you. I think that were some interesting points to it. However, I do have to state again, my playstyle is different from many people, like the way that I don't like Bennett, for example, is one, and haven't really built him well, or that I recommend things that I don't do on my own, like leveling my Thoma and stuff like that. Will Venti come back? Probably yes. Maybe even sooner than than expected. Like maybe even in version 3.3 or something. That's something I could imagine. Probably you can give me some tips on my Ganyu and Xiao next stream. Sure. Like with Ganyu, I think I got her figured out quite strongly, or quite well. Like the problem is that Ganyu not good with Shincho. That is correct. Unfortunately, that is very correct. These two don't work well together at all because Shincho doesn't work on charge attacks. And Lady Editor actually did respond. So that's nice. Jim, send me your UID or your login information via Discord if you want. I don't really have that much time left, like 10-15 minutes. And afterwards I will have to go, that I get stuff ready in time. In the meantime, let's kill some Hilichurls. Alrighty, right. I just had to scream at my Alexa. Bye, have a good day. Same for you. I will, but I don't know it. You're on holidays. Oh, okay, so we are gonna end the stream now, I guess, then. Because actually my Alexa already started to remind me that it's now time. So I guess that's it for today. We'll be back from holidays in 10 days. Okay, we can look at it then. And then it's also already version 3.0, so we have some Dendro characters that could be interesting to look at. So yeah. In that case, Jim, thank you for joining in, as well as Lucky, and everybody else who decided to join in shortly. And I hope we'll see you next time again, probably tomorrow with the Abyss reset. Alright, bye bye.